Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? That's good? Before we start and I do my official welcome, I just want to say and take a moment on how precious this is that we're gathering today to talk about human flourishing, well-being, happiness, and the purpose that we want to live in our lives, whether those are professional lives or our personal lives and the societies that we want to create. We know that we are living in a very, very fast world that seems to be changing and evolving faster than we can adapt. And so I just want to highlight how important and how valuable your time and your attention is here for you to be part of this conversation. And I'm so very, very grateful. Like Riata mentioned, today is the second edition of the World Wellbeing Policy Forum. The first one was last year at London School of Economics, and we are very, very grateful to be here on this second edition. By the way, happy World Mental Health Day. And this was not accidental. This was done on purpose because mental health and well-being are so tightly connected. So we are very proud to be here. And on behalf of the WOHASU Wellbeing Foundation, I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to our knowledge partners, Gallup, who opened up this beautiful space for us and are our hosts. And thank you, Jim, for having us. For yet another wonderful, wonderful event, and the World Wellbeing Movement, the wonderful Sarah Cunningham, Managing Director. Thank you for your partnership and leadership. We're very, very happy to have our collaboration. The speakers who came from near and far, thank you so much for your thought leadership. And then, of course, all of you who are here and those of you who will be watching the recordings, which is so very important to extend the ripples of what we will be talking about today. Now, how did we get here? It's funny because Richard Lyard is not here yet, and he'll be here shortly. But we got here because back in 2023 at the World Happiness Summit in Lake Como, Italy, we launched the Como Wellbeing Manifesto. And that is a bold and hopeful declaration drafted by Richard on what the world, could evolve into. And that the central message of that manifesto remains clear and urgent. The goal of society should be people's well-being. If we put well-being first, everything else, the planet, the businesses, everything else will, the families will improve and become better. And that manifesto was signed by thousands of people, including former heads of countries, CEOs of large multinationals, and even a very dear Nobel laureate, the late Daniel Kahneman. Now, more and more people share this belief, yet too often policymakers and institutions still lag behind. But the good news is that now we have scientifically and practically proven what makes a happier and healthier world. And that's why we're here today. Now, how can we turn evidence into action? The manifesto offers a simple blueprint for progress with 4 key pillars, which Riata alluded to. Number 1, governments should measure its success by the well-being of citizens and design policies to maximize it. 2, businesses should prioritize the well-being of employees, customers, and communities beyond just profits. Profits are very important, but we need to take a holistic approach. 3, schools should cultivate the well-being of educators and students, knowing that school environments and school climate impact students' learning. And guess what? Happier students learn better and grow into thriving adults. And lastly, individuals, all of us, we should strive to increase well-being and reduce misery as much as we can. And now, if we treasure it, we must measure it, right? And when we measure only GDP and profits and grades, those metrics become all important. But when we also measure well-being, we send a powerful signal that human happiness, dignity, and purpose really matter and are important components to flourishing societies. This forum exists as a bridge between research, policy, and practice to convene thinkers, leaders, and change makers like all of you who share the same conviction that the well-being of people and planet must become the ultimate measure of success. Today, we'll hear from inspiring voices from measurement to the role of business, government, and education. And beyond these sessions, I hope that you will value the connections that you've started making this morning and will continue at lunch this afternoon and long beyond this day ends. I can see already ripples from this morning's conversations are happening. Beyond the sessions, this will be shared to thousands of people around the world because, like I mentioned, the sessions will be recorded. And just in closing, as the founder of WOHASU and the World Happiness Summit, it is my privilege to see how this movement continues to grow. I've been working in well-being for 10 years, and if I don't hold myself, I think I will start crying in just to know that this is possible by all of you being here today. And so this movement grows by evidence, community, and the collective will to build a happier, more resilient world, which we can agree on is very much needed. So I thank you for taking part of this effort, and let's get started.